Our eighth lever to improve your financial position is to evaluate your assets. Now, let's be very straight about this. There are absolutely certain investments into our company that we absolutely need to make. Yes, we need a computer to be able to run our business. If you're manufacturing physical products, then you need a loom to be able to produce the fabric. If you are doing any kind of marketing, you probably need cameras and software and whatnot that you need to invest into. That totally makes sense. There is a limit though on how far we should go. Far too often I've seen an entrepreneur see an influx of cash. That could be from an investor, that could be from a bank, that could be from a big sale that they've made. And suddenly they're buying premium this, premium that, and even buying things that they barely ever use. Like imagine having an office where you had to buy the shiniest multi-$1,000 espresso machine because it was just so on brand for you. Let's be honest, does that espresso machine genuinely produce more profit for your company? Every expense and every investment that we make in our company has to be thought as an investment. Is this particular purchase going to generate new and higher profitability and cash for my company? If not, it's probably an excess that we just don't need. And there's an opportunity cost to overspending and overinvesting. If you've put an extra $5,000 into some fancy espresso machine, goodness gracious, that's $5,000 that you didn't put towards hiring another teammate, or perhaps towards another ad campaign, or improving your website, or creating landing pages. All of which would be assets that would be producing more and more profit for you. So there is an opportunity cost every time you overspend or overinvest into the business. So if you find that you have overspent and overinvested into the business, I highly recommend that you take a look around, identify those things that you could probably sell off. Do you really need that extra vehicle? Do you really need that extra laptop? And maybe you haven't overspent, but just maybe certain assets you're just not using anymore. For example, maybe you had a big office before the pandemic, then the pandemic hit, and now you've got all this extra office furniture. Maybe you don't even need your vehicle anymore because you're used to working from home. So any kind of excess equipment, property, plant, any kind of asset that's sitting around unused, think about selling that too, because you can free the cash that's stuck inside those assets and redeploy it into actually operating your business and generating profit. Ultimately, I think it comes down to this expression. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. I think the ultimate embodiment of this is Warren Buffett. He still lives in the same house that he bought in the 1950s. Today, that house would be valued somewhere between $300,000 and $600,000, and he still lives in Omaha, Nebraska. This man does not run around on yachts and all kinds of crazy, vacations to outer space. He, for fun, still plays bridge with his good buddy Bill Gates, and that's what makes him happy.